management menu, you just simply hit add user, and you would type in your ID number of your credentials. One nice feature of this app though, we also have an ID read. So if you have the card reader, or if you so choose to use the remote, I simply push the button and the controller automatically takes that ID number and fills it in the field for you. You don't have to type in the ID number. And then you type in obviously the family username and the typical John Smith, and then you're good. And then you hit done and you add. User successfully added. And if you go back to your user management, you'll notice that the name appears on the list. And as you add more and more users, this list is going to fully populate. You're done. Actually, essentially, now if I use my remote, you're going to notice that you already have access to the building. And we go through and you look at history, you get to see the events, and now you see that what we've done, we connected to the controller, and we validated and we enrolled a transmitter for the controller. All that's done on the initial install. Now we're going to show how to add virtual remote credentials to the controller, and you would go to the configuration app. So we go to configuration app, and it's very similar to what you've done before. We're adding a remote or a card credential. You would add user. Here you would type in the ID number of the virtual remote that you got by email or text message, or if the person came in and told you what the ID number was. Let's pick 838-9355, done. Because it's a virtual remote, you must tap this icon here, virtual remote control, and then you're going to type in the name of the person, who gave you that virtual remote, and done, add. And very similar to all the other credentials, it's now going to appear on the list here. But there's a star beside it. That little icon star tells you it's a virtual remote. Okay? When you tap on it, you go say that, hey, it's unrestricted user, so all the permissions that you would normally do for a credential applies here as well. Okay? And you're done.